Hello, OPHIUCHUS. Hi, this is your channel messages for the 9th of July. OPHIUCHUS, the old man. Let's go ahead and go into your reading for today, OPHIUCHUS. Let's see what's happening for you. Getting something is great. It's great. Not sure what it is, but I'm getting it's great. Something is great, okay? We have Libra coming out first, OPHIUCHUS. So I'm getting something about the justice system or something about a contract that went your way. Something is great. We also have Microsoft. So we got Libra and Microsoft. Is Bill Gates a Libra? Let's look. Bill Gates, Zodiac. Bill Gates is a Scorpio. He's not a Libra. Okay. So I'm getting something about the justice system and Microsoft. Are you suing Microsoft? Or something about a contract? Do you work for Microsoft? Something like that. We also have Mercury. Yeah, Mercury rules communication. We're getting something about a Libra. Something about communication. Yeah, Microsoft is a communications company. Not a telecommunication. But like it's a host. Like MSN. You can write. You can search. Can browse stories. Yeah, Mercury, that's what Mercury is. Is news, weather, entertainment, sports, crime, top stories. That's what it is. So I'm getting some about Microsoft. I'm getting Bill Gates. We also have a number 4. And we have Apple. Okay. So I'm getting something about Microsoft and Steve Jobs. Or I'm getting something about Apple and Microsoft. No, Apple is Macintosh. Microsoft is Windows. We're getting something about Windows versus Macintosh. Now, I know back in the days, they used to use Macintosh for edit movies. Usually when people edit movies back then, you never use Windows for edit movies. You would have used a Macintosh. Everybody would have used an Apple computer when you edit movies. Microsoft, them would have used for run like programs, like apps. Like PowerPoint things, like presentations for businesses, projections. That's what I would use. Microsoft was more business-like. Apple was for more like entertainment. When me I grew up, that's somebody to remember. Them did use Apple for like movie editing software. You could have browsed the internet, but it was more so for like entertainment things. Microsoft was worse. It was mostly like a work laptop. It was more for programs, downloads, running, coding, these things. So I'm getting some about Apple and Microsoft. One more. We also have God. Okay, do you think God uses Windows or do you think God uses Apple? Because you know Adam and Eve ate the apple. You think God has an iPhone? Let's go ahead and go into your reading. See what's happening for you. OPHIUCHUS, the old man. First card out is it's the Queen of Pentacles. I'm getting something about a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or something about this woman. Is this something about your mother? What type of phone your mother use? Now, I also know that there was something going on when I'm talking about hacking, breaching, or stealing information. Them say like MSN and Apple, something like that. Like them was saying that only Microsoft supposed to talk to Microsoft phone because of some type of encryption. There was something about if an Apple person from an iPhone detects you, MSN. If a person from Apple detects you and you had a Microsoft phone, there was something about data breach or somebody stealing your shit. So I'm getting 2 people. I'm getting one have an Apple and one have a Microsoft phone. I don't know if they might use the Apple phone for teeth the Microsoft shit or them use the Microsoft for teeth the Apple shit. But I remember them was saying something about don't accept messages. Something about messages from like them was saying something about if you have an Apple phone and somebody else have a Microsoft like a SMS phone like Samsung or Windows phone, you're not supposed to talk to each other because there's some type of encryption that can't happen. Because now people encrypt their messages, you know, them not just have their messages out, them will encrypt it. I'm getting something like that. So I'm getting something about this woman. Is the woman a hacker? Maybe the woman hack shit, so she's a hacker. Yeah, but the high priestess. I'm getting something about a Cancer woman. No, I'm getting something about two women who did predict something. I'm getting a prediction. Something about Apple and Microsoft. Something about Steve Jobs. Well, Steve Jobs dead. So who's the new? Let's look. Apple CEO. Because Steve Jobs dead. John Turnus. So John Turnus, Mr. Turnus, versus Bill Gates. We're getting something about CEO of Bill Gates. We're getting Bill Gates and Turnus. We're getting Gates and Turnus. Yeah. Bill and John. Something about Bill and John. We're getting something about these two women. We also have the Ten of Swords. We also have the Hierophant. Okay, we're getting a scene. The competitor. We don't know if it's these two men. We're getting two reputable men. We're getting is like a saying, them kill my wife. Because my wife that use an apple. Or yes, say them they kill your wife because your wife, them kill your mother or them kill your wife because them they use. Like them say them use the Apple or them use Microsoft. Or this could be like, because we know Microsoft, Apple is very, Apple came with maps. And unlike a lot of phones, maps could track you. If you don't turn off location or turn off your settings, anybody anywhere who had an Apple phone could find you. Maybe things like you say something about you. What? I don't know if there's like a lawsuit. You have a lawsuit up against Apple or Microsoft. Like you said, the reason why your wife dead, the reason why your mother dead is because of this big company, Apple. I'm getting you blaming the debt. It could be a suicide. I'm getting you blame the suicide or you blame the debt on this company. I'm getting you say it's Microsoft or you say it's Apple. That's the reason why she dead. Whether there was a breach of some type of third-party information, or you're saying because the person had the phone, something was accessible without her knowledge, and that's how them track her. Me getting you go up against a big. Me getting you sue Apple or you sue Microsoft Word, not Word. Yeah, it could be some about Microsoft Word. Me getting you sue these people based on like, but there's a high priestess here. That's a tarot reader. So. Are you me getting you saying, okay, this is what I'm getting, but it's weird. But this is what I'm getting. Me getting there's a tarot reader, there's a high priestess. Me getting the high priestess is being targeted by either Microsoft or Apple. Or you're saying that she's a high priestess and this big government entity want to kill her. Is it Apple? Is it Microsoft? Me getting you suing one of them for something about what happened to this high priestess woman. I don't know if Apple has said, but like Apple is saying she sold us her biometrics. So we own her. She sell us the face. She said, because Apple, you have fingerprint scanner, them can sell your fingerprint. And Apple, when you do the face scan, when you do the whole face thing, them can take a face, biometrics of your face. Them can configure that into a AI or configure that into a totally different face. Because we're getting you sue them because of it. So maybe Apple have a discrepancy when it comes down to this woman's identity, but Microsoft does not. Because we're getting you compare two web hosts for sure that one of them wrong. And then the one that's wrong, you're saying we're going to sue them because them did something. Maybe Apple thief your face. Maybe that's what Apple did. Them thief your face. And tell lies, say you sell them biometrics. I'm getting is a lie. So maybe you're suing Apple. I'm not sure why I have Microsoft here, but I'm getting you sue Apple. Some type of theft or some type of Brody, the way how job hard forget right now, the little 8-year-olds that usually make Apple phones in China, them out of work. No. Please support Apple. Supporting the Apple 18 will ensure that an 8-year-old Chinese child is with employment. And that's how the fucking world are gonna know. Okay, let's clarify. Me getting you go against this big company. Me getting you blaming them for something that happened to a high priestess. Maybe you like you bully them for suicide. Like you say, your phone, my daughter suicide is your company. Your company promote suicide. Your company promote bully. Your company target people. We're getting something like that. Now, while Apple will teeth your face, Microsoft was responsible for the little black boy running away from a chicken. We know that's Microsoft. It's not Apple. There's something about a little black boy and he might run from his chicken. I keep trying to look for the video, I can't find the video. One little black boy and he might run from his chicken. That's a Microsoft. What Apple will teeth your face, your biometrics. They must say, yeah, man, them selling your face. The face, look. When you do that, hold on. Give me a minute. You're getting your go up against this company. We're getting something about you, like you say, we're getting you blame the company. Yes, it's the company fault. It happened to her. The company did something. We get something like that, you're saying? No, me don't know if somebody's a hacker and somebody used your, because there's two women here. There's a Queen of Pentacles and there's a High Priestess. Maybe I blame the telecommunications company for something that was done to the High Priestess, but me getting is like a normal person who did it. So maybe the company tell you say you can't hold responsible for catfish. Like they must say if another user sign up for our website and use the High Priestess photos and videos, like it's like you're blaming us for identity theft. And they can't blame us for identity theft. Like we don't have no control over that. We're just a web host. Hold on. I can't find the video. It was a video of like a black kid. It was a predominant video of a black kid running away from a chicken, something like that. Like you're being picked on, you're being bullied. I'm getting Yasu Apple or something about Microsoft. I'm getting Yasu one of these companies. We have the Ace of Wands. Maybe I sue the company for your daughters being so promiscuous. Like Apple that came with a filter. Remember Apple, they come with a dog filter where you lick balls, bitch, where you licking. You remember when you come up with an Apple filter with every bitch was a dog. Every fucking bitch in this building wanted to be an animal. Like every bitch wanted, every bitch in this building wanted to be a mammal. Bitch, remember? Every girl, I'll use a dog to where you lick, where you licking, you're licking penis, licking balls, you're licking tits, where you lick. Remember, every bitch was a dog. Maybe I blame Apple for the increase of being promiscuous among girls. Apple also came with Snapchat. That was a predominantly Apple phone thing. It was Snapchat. Snapchat wasn't Samsung. Even when we had BlackBerry, we never had Snapchat. Snapchat was predominantly Apple because of the filters you could get with it. So maybe I blame them for that. We're getting something about blame these people basically for some type of sex, drug use, alcohol use, or bullying. Because Mercury rules communication. We had the Five of Swords. Yeah, me getting on the saying on the spiting this woman. It's because she a tarot reader. Because we have the High Priestess. Is she a tarot reader? We have the three. Okay, me getting something about some police officer. Some police officer bully you with iPhone. We have a Chariot and the Three of Swords. Maybe I go against the police force. Me getting something about this big company. And you say to yourself, why would this company do this? Why would they do this? Me getting one big company. We have the Ten of Swords and we have the Chariot. Me getting Bro, they me getting Apple, you in some weird shit. Maybe you use an Apple phone to expose this big secret that was happening with the police. Get your new iPhone 18, right? Me getting, because we have or something about the police that try to murder you. Them that try to kill somebody. Me getting is like you leak everything using an iPhone. Somebody I wonder how you know for that. How, like something is supposed to be military trained. And then I wonder how you maybe the police hack your phone, the police hack your shit. Because if you go up on YouTube and you type in Vanessa Carby, you will see me years ago up on the floor. I may have talked to some police officer and then keep telling me to check my calendar. Check a calendar, check a calendar. I may say, why the fuck these police officers keep telling me to check my calendar? What is this inside joke? At the time, I had an iPhone. You see, as soon as the police them left, my iPhone start go off and I said, I'm infected with a virus. And I take pictures of that and put on my old Facebook. So if you type in my name on Facebook, you can see my old Facebook page of some pictures of people. You can see random pictures, random things. I just there upload it. But I use an Apple phone at the time. Because as the police them said check a calendar and them left, my phone start beep out. You know, like when you get a emergency message from the government and it that's how it stay up on my phone. And when I look on my phone, it say you have been infected with a virus. And when I go in on my calendar say I'm infected with a virus. Maybe somebody hack your iCloud. It's police officers. So maybe that's what happened. Me getting something about Yasu, the police force Yasu Apple. Something about police officers targeting this woman using an Apple phone. Something about Macintosh, Apple. Maybe them a thief your identity. Maybe them duplicate your shit. Me getting something about you go up against this big company about some diabolical shit some police officers did. It involved a high priestess. It involved this woman. It involves sex. It also involves an iPhone. I'ma have the two proof them, one on YouTube, one on Blood Clot Facebook. As the people them said to me, check your calendar. I'ma say, why I need to check my calendar? I can't check the calendar when you leave. And she said, check your calendar, check your calendar. I'ma end the video because them never know some record them not in Blood Clot. You see, as them leave, my phone starts it say it's infected. And then I take a picture of that and put on my Facebook. So if I go up on my old Facebook, you're gonna see one message in one calendar what say your thing infected. Is as the police officer them left. It happened. So me get is there something like that here though? Me getting sue police officers or sue. Me getting something about Microsoft. Maybe it started with a Microsoft email. And then the person switched to Apple. And then me getting them use Apple phone. Me getting sue these people. Communication, Mercury. Something, me getting a target, something that was being said. Or like bully. Me getting them a bully you using Apple. I got a message already that you were being bullied because of Google. But you still can't use Google on an Apple phone. It could be something about cloud. Google never come out. YouTube never come out. You only have Apple and Microsoft. I'm getting one of these things can prove your innocence, and one of these things is making you guilty. I feel like the Apple is making you guilty. Something like that. Maybe I don't know. I'm getting some police officer and some Apple phone. And some corruption them I do with some Apple phone. Let me get some of these and we're going to leave it here. OPHIUCHUS, the old man. I don't know if this is something about when buying old people Apple phones and old people that might get scammed. We have melancholy. Yeah, but I'm getting blame them for like say is you my daughter kill herself. It's only dirty blood clot police on the iPhone shit. Like I'm getting like said something like that. We also have no. I'm getting something about a stone. A big stone, a giant stone. We have the poet, and we also have the gambler. I don't know if Apple gambling, or I'm getting something about a gamble based on the actions of this high priestess, and it involved the police. Something with an Apple phone, something that started with Microsoft. Here I was thinking that they were building a fence. These fuckers wasn't even building a gate. I'm going to leave it here, Ophiuchus. We're going to the next reading, so I will be back.